Well, a pan-Northeast war on drugs and human trafficking is on the cards, and a concrete strategy for the same will be finalized during a meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah soon. Well, a confirmation to this effect has been given by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa today. And responding to a query, Chief Minister Sarma informed that all Northeastern states are working in close coordination to deal with cases related to drugs trade, human trafficking, arms trade, besides others. And Sarma added that all these issues, primarily drugs trade, would be discussed at length in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah at a conclave of the Northeast Chief Ministers, Chief Secretaries and DGPs in Shillong later this month.
Assam police a massive operation কৰি আছে কিন্তু এতিয়াও যোনটো ইন্টাৰষ্টেট বা ইন্টাৰনেশ্যনেল বৰ্ডাৰ সেইখিনি ক্ষেত্ৰত নেইবাৰিং ষ্টেটৰ সহায় কিবা আপোনালোকে বিচাৰিছে বা সেইখিনি
সহায় তেওঁলোকে বিভিন্ন পৰ্যায়ত কোঅৰ্ডিনেশ্যন হৈ আছে বহুত সোৰ্স নেইবাৰিং ষ্টেটৰ পৰাও আহি আছে আৰু আমাৰ জুলাইত শিলঙত এখন ডিজিপি চিফ মিনিষ্টাৰ চিফ সেক্ৰেটাৰী কনক্লেভ হ'ব তাতে এই বিষয়টো মুখ্যতঃ স্থান পাব গৃহমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়া নিজে থাকিব
And Chief Minister Himanta Biswa added that cattle smuggling has been almost neutralized to a great extent. He maintained that the Assam police is attacking every element which is not authorized by law, particularly drugs trade and women trafficking. And Chief Minister Sarma said that the government will include more resources in the Assam police to further intensify the operations. Listen in.
I'd like to compliment Assam Police under the able leadership of our DGP Himanta and Special DGP Sri GP Singh. We have been able to crack so many cases in last 50-60 days. Right from cattle smuggling, we have almost neutralized cattle smuggling. There is a massive operation is going on against drugs, women trafficking. So police is trying to attack every element which is not authorized by law. So we are coming down heavily, but there are certain issues. We need to wait till this budget session is over. Once we can place more resource at the disposal of Assam Police, I think they will do much more intensive work in the days to come.
So it is clear now that Union Home Minister Amit Shah will discuss the war on drugs and human trafficking among a host of other issues. So how crucial is the Shillong meet in this context? How will the Northeast states fit into the concrete strategy expected to be devised during Shah's Shillong meet? All right, to know more, we are being joined live with our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain. So, Wasbir, a very crucial meet on the cards. So, can we expect a concrete strategy, and how important will be the coordination among Northeastern states in this massive war against drugs and human trafficking, Wasbir?
Absolutely, Priya, all eyes are now focused on the meeting that is going to take place in Shillong, where Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah is going to meet with all the chief ministers of the Northeastern states, besides the police chiefs of the Northeastern states and the intelligence machinery. So this meeting is going to basically devise a strategy to deal with several crime like drug trafficking, human trafficking, cattle smuggling, and entire rhino poaching syndicate and trade in wildlife. So this is going to be the focus of the meeting that Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, is going to preside over in Shillong. This meeting is going to take place later this month in Shillong, where all the Northeastern chief ministers are going to be present, and as I said, all the police chiefs and the intelligence machinery. Indication to this effect were clearly given by Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, and a few days ago by the Meghalaya Chief Minister Minister, Mr. Conrad Sangma. So this clearly indicates that the Union Home Ministry is already in touch with the state leaderships in the Northeastern region, trying to fix the agenda for this very, very crucial meeting. And let me tell you, Priya, there has been a war of drugs launched by Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma almost immediately after he took charge of the new government on the 10th of May. And since then, drugs, nearly 150 crore worth of drugs have been seized by the Assam police. That is a huge figure, and we have got several large hauls, including the one in Karbi Anglong, where crystal methamphetamine, it's a very, very high-end drugs worth 12 crore has been seized. There was an underground cellar that was discovered in Gwalpara recently, where drugs worth 10 crore have been seized, and so on and so forth. And this has also have had some kind of a trickle-down effect in the other northeastern states too. Now, this meeting in Shillong is extremely crucial because we all know that the entry of the drugs is through the Golden Triangle. The entry point is Moreh in Manipur, through which it comes via Manipur, Nagaland, and then into Assam. And the other route is through Champhai and other parts of Mizoram that has borders with Myanmar. So these are some of the routes that fall in the Golden Triangle, and that has to be tackled. And if a war on drug has to succeed in the northeastern region, there has to be effective coordination among all the northeastern states, and that exactly is the reason why this meeting that is going to take place under the presidency of Union Home Minister Amit Shah is very crucial, Priya.
Right, Wasbir, and so it also implies that the centre is closely monitoring Assam's war on drugs, isn't it, Wasbir?
Absolutely. Last week, when Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma was in New Delhi, he had called on Union Home Minister Amit Shah and had briefed him about the war on drugs. Earlier, the Chief Minister had met Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well, and during that meeting too, he has briefed the Prime Minister. So it is very clear that the Union government is also keeping a close watch on the situation as far as drugs are concerned. And remember, Priya, cracking down on a very well organized drug cartels and drug syndicates involves several agencies, including the Intelligence Bureau, the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, Customs and Central Excise, apart from the paramilitary forces, and the border with Myanmar, as we all know, is guarded by the paramilitary Assam Rifles, and Assam Rifles is also doing a pretty good job as far as cracking down on drugs is concerned, apart from, of course, the police in the entire northeastern states. And now it has been very clear in the last couple of weeks that the Assam police is absolutely hell-bent on cracking down on drugs. It's a multi-pronged strategy. Apart from cracking down on the suppliers, they are also cracking down on the big drug kingpins, and including 2 Tamilian women have also been arrested by the Assam police, and that it's a well organized network that we all know, but it is going to take time. It's not a very easy task. Even a deputy superintendent of police rank officer has also been arrested, and there is a zero tolerance policy the Chief Minister has made known several times in the last couple of weeks, apart from, of course, the Assam DGP Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanto, who is absolutely taking a no-nonsense approach as far as cracking down on drugs is concerned.
All right, Wasbir, thank you so much for all those details.